Hi there, survivors, and welcome to another episode of the Story of Wyverniacs series. Today we will go after the third and last obelisk boss, and that's the dragon. To enter Dragon's Arena, you will have to travel to the southwestern edge of the map, under the red obelisk. You can't miss it. In order to enter on Gamma difficulty, you will need 4 artifacts. Ones of the Cunning, Immune, Skylord, and Strong. Same rule applies here, you can take 10 players and 20 creatures inside. You should be taking Utyrannuses for their courage buff, so make sure to turn it on beforehand. Dragon Arena consists of 3 platforms, divided by lava rivers. It also features some ruins and rocks. The dragon will be flying up in the sky and can land randomly on any of the 3 platforms. The battle will start shortly after you enter. You can also shoot the dragon to get his attention. It will slowly start to descend while shooting fireballs that deals AoE damage and can hurt both dinos and their riders, especially riders' armor. The boss can also summon minions, Pteranodons and Dimorphodons. They will be level 140. Make sure to kill them, especially the Dimorphs, as they can harm the riders as well. After the dragon lands, it will come after you or your creatures and the fun starts. This is one of the most difficult encounters in the game, mainly due to the fight mechanics. Unlike other 2 bosses, you can't just rush in and Rex it with brute force. Rexes tend to fail badly, as even their massive health pools won't do any good here. Dragon has a Flame Breath attack that applies debuff to everything it hits. It will deal damage equal to 20% of creature's total health, ignoring any resistances or armor. Basically, it means that after 5 breaths, it will kill anything, which makes this fight actually a DPS race. In addition to that, the dragon will deal increased damage to carnivores, making them less preferable for this fight. Great choice are the Terrazinos, as they have almost Rex-like stats while not being carnivores. Do not pump more than 20,000 health into them, as the Flame Breath makes the larger health pools useless. Instead, try to get their damage as high as possible. This fight will also require player to participate more actively, especially on Beta and Alpha, so try to get higher quality assault rifle to do some more damage. To enter on Beta and Alpha, you will need the same 4 artifacts and also a couple of tributes. If you can attempt this boss with your friends or a tribe, it can be easier as there is more control over the battle. Players can take turns in tanking the boss, and you don't need to have Ascendant quality weapons. Still, make sure you pack enough ammo. During the fight, Dragon can also take off and fly for a while, shooting fireballs and summoning more minions. There are 2 really useful commands here: attack this target and all move 2. That can help you keep control of your teams during the fight and prevent them from spreading all over the place. If you go in solo, the focus is really on having a high-level Terrazino and a powerful assault rifle. You will want to hunt for Ascendant blueprints with around 600% damage. The maximum you can find is 755. Not only is it really difficult to find, but also the crafting materials for it are insane. Still, this is the key to taking this boss down on Alpha. Always be ready though to lose some of your creatures. To increase survivability of your creatures, take a couple of Datans with you, make sure they have a high food stat, and enable passive healing on them. Alternatively, you could also load your Terrazinos with vegetable cakes for some extra health regeneration. All in all, this boss requires a lot of preparations and work, and the fight can go south really quickly. If you play a single-player game, make sure you back up your saves before you attempt it. What seemed to work for me on Alpha was to have a high-level bred and imprinted Utyranus. To attack it from the other side, the dragon focused solely on it, and the Terrazinos were able to avoid almost all damage. Whether you use Dino that allows shooting from saddle or you dismount to shoot, try to stay behind the dragon or at least away from where its head is turned, to avoid the flame breath. I have noticed that the dragon will always prefer to attack the player if they get close enough. This can be used to direct the boss away from the rest of your squad. Having enough medical brew is a must here. By defeating the dragon on any difficulty, you will be rewarded with the flag, some element, trophy, and more tech engrams. When you defeat the 3 obelisk guardians, the last trial awaits, the tech cave. But that's for the next episode. And that's all. Hope you've enjoyed this ARC video. Feel free to leave a comment or a like. Also, click on the subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on more ARC Survival Evolved fun. Thank you for watching and see you next time.